FWA title, my phone hasn't stopped ringing. All my family, all the fans, ringing. Ring, ring, ring. Ricky, Ricky, why? Why did you cost your son the big shot? Well, let me tell you something. Rowdy Ricky Knight, I brought Zebra Kid into the world. I trained Zebra Kid. I took him down the gym. I made him the wrestler he is today. And then who rung up Talk Radio? Who rung up Alex Shane and said, Alex, I've got the best cruiserweight in the country. Alex, you must try this boy. Alex, give the man a shot at FWA. And what happens? Zebra Kid comes to FWA. He gets himself cozy. He starts winning matches. He becomes the main contender for the biggest title in Great Britain today, the FWA title, and he gets his shot. But let me tell you now, there's no way Zebra Kid will ever take the FWA title. Why? I'll tell you why. Zebra Kid is a WAW man. Zebra Kid is my main event man. And if he goes on and wins the FWA title, that's going to open up a lot of avenues for the Zebra Kid. He's going to be a ring of honour. All the American independent companies. And what's going to happen to me at WAW? No Zebra Kid, no headliner. So there's no way he's going to become FWA champion. No way will Ricky Knight allow that. And I'll tell you something now, Zebra Kid, you're staying at WAW and FWA. I'm going to wreak havoc all the way through FWA to make sure that the Zebra Kid never becomes champion. And in the end, Zebra will come home to Daddy and WAW.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, James Tighe. Now, James, you're obviously one of the top stars in the FWA, but it seems to me that since British Uprising 2, when you lost against Doug Williams for the FWA Heavyweight Championship, you've been on a bit of a losing streak. Now, James, what's been happening?
If there really is anything in that case. Jonny, I'm pretty sure you're thinking that much like between your ears, there's nothing in that case but air. Why don't you open it and show these people that there's a bell in there then, Jonny? Come on, what do you reckon? Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it! You won't open it, there's nothing in there. And you know it.
Looks like I just opened welcome to another episode of FWA TV. As always, I'm your host, John Atkins, and this week, as we've just seen, tonight's main event matchup, James Tighe against Jonny Storm, will be a high-stakes contest. Indeed, the loser must leave the FWA. Also this hour, we will have footage from the Flash Barker retirement ceremony. But first, as a result of last week's main event matchup, the Battle of the Cornermen, Aviv Maayan will take on Ricky Knight. Over to our commentators, Nick London and Tony Giles at the Morecambe Dome.
My eyes are locked on a man who cost his own flesh and blood, his own son, the Zebra Kid, the Frontier Wrestling Alliance heavyweight title. I mean, the Zebra Kid was looking so strong. He was in a match against an injured champion, yet his own second, his own father, cost him that match. But in Ricky's own words, because he believed if the Zebra Kid won that match, it would have led to fame, fortune, and everything. He would have left the UAW, would have left the family, etc. If you ask me, Ricky Knight may be a little paranoid, but maybe he had a point.
Maybe in Ricky Knight's eyes, Nick, he's going to be breaking up the family, taking him away from his fold.
Ricky Knight, straight off the bat, vicious clothesline across the neck of Aviv Maayan.
You know, Aviv tried to quicken the, start off at a quick pace, and Ricky Knight came on straight away. I mean, Nick, we saw last week on FWA TV, Aviv Maayan fought the specialist Mark Sloan. Every time Aviv tried to speed up the match, Mark Sloan cut him off with one of those DDTs, one of those big power moves, and it proved to be fruitful for Mark Sloan because he walked out with the win. Is Ricky Knight going to do the same thing? Every time Aviv tries to quicken the pace, he uses a nice move like that, a nice simple body slam to ground.
So far I've been watching this match, and I think the best way I can describe Ricky Knight's tactics is almost bullyish. He is bullying the smaller competitor in Aviv Maayan. I mean, Aviv's kicking out these moves, but it's just that Ricky Knight's just been on top of him the whole time.
Ricky Knight raining down the clubbing blows on Aviv Maayan, takes him down to the mat. Knight picks him up by the hair, I might add, which is illegal. The referee is going to want to get onto that. Drapes him over the top rope there, using the top rope to choke Aviv Maayan. Referee Andy Cool is issuing the 5 count, and Ricky Knight does break the hold.
You've got to believe that Ricky Knight will one day have to face his son for his actions, and it might happen in an FWA ring. So could it be that Aviv Maayan is merely a warm-up, sort of a practice match for this older competitor, flashing the younger one around, giving him a little bit of a hiding, letting him know where he stands in the pecking order.
Perhaps Ricky Knight sees Aviv Maayan as merely cannon fodder, Nick, but Aviv Maayan is fighting back, proving that he belongs in that ring, proving he belongs in the FWA, be it regardless of who is against. But Ricky Knight fires back with a stiff chop there, and another one.
These shots are very reminiscent of the Zebra Kid, and Aviv Maayan is fighting back, but Ricky Knight isn't having anything of it.
Ricky Knight cuts off Aviv Maayan as Aviv now, they're just trading chops back and forth. Ricky Knight with a headbutt ends it all and sends Aviv to the mat.
Getting on Knight's case here, Tony.
Nick, that's one thing I don't understand. Why would you pander to the crowd? Ricky Knight, even though he is a veteran and he knows more about wrestling than I ever will, why would he not go for the pinfall? Why would he not keep on and keep on? Punishment wearing down Aviv. Why does he keep pounding?
See, this is what gets me, Tony. You like to criticise Ricky Knight, and I know you've done it to previous competitors whilst commentating on this television show. You criticise competitors, yet you yourself, you're not a professional competitor, so maybe you should stop criticising Ricky Knight.
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
He knows what he's doing in there.
He's pandering to the
obviously knows what he's doing, because it looks like Aviv Maayan's on his front, sprawled out.
And if he waits time, and then if Aviv gets the win, you'll say it was a fluky win, even though Aviv would have been the better man in the match. Ricky Knight there with a kick to the abdomen area sends Aviv rolling over. Aviv just clutching his abdomen area, obviously in quite a lot of pain in this match, seeing as Ricky Knight has been the more dominant one of the two so far. Again, illegal use of the ropes there, an illegal chokehold. Does break the move, but for 5 seconds you can get plenty of damage done.
Well, that's some nice cheating we saw right there. And now he's just stomping away on Aviv Maayan. I mean, Maayan, look at him. He's in trouble, Tony, and you know it.
Ricky Knight picks him up by the hair, sends him off the rope. Aviv with a nice couple of ducks, goes through the legs of Ricky Knight. Up, goes for the Hurricane Rana, gets it, takes Ricky Knight over, and goes with a nice dropkick sends Knight down to the floor. This is what I was talking about, Nick. This is what Aviv needs to do. He needs to get that quickness and agility working for him.
Aviv is going to fly, Tony.
Takes him down perfectly. Nice springboard over the top rope there. Aviv taking Ricky Knight down. Both men are on the outside. But this is it. Aviv needs to do as much as he can, do as much damage in the shortest space of time as he sends him head first into the ring.
Aviv there, high five the front.
Ricky Knight
took him down with that tackle.
Cuts him off. Basically, you said it there. Cuts him off with a nice tackle, and Aviv is down once again.
Knight now picking up Aviv Maayan, getting ready to do more damage to him. Takes him over to the table there and just unceremoniously smashes him down.
Ricky Knight cleverly using the referee's 20 count to inflict as much punishment on the outside of the ring as he can do before he gets himself back in the ring.
Ricky Knight again pandering, expertly and veteran-like to the crowd there, Tony. He is pandering because you know why? He can. Aviv Maayan is near wiped out on the outside. So why doesn't Ricky Knight take his time and enjoy himself? Why else would he get into wrestling? You can't enjoy yourself, Tony.
Ricky Knight with a boot there as Aviv was trying to climb back into the ring. Just leaves him sprawled on the outside of the ring. It looks like we could be going for a count-out victory, Nick, but wait. No, Ricky Knight's decided there is more punishment to be dealt as he goes back on the outside and drives Aviv Maayan back first into the steel ring.
Look at the fans at ringside. They are ugly and they are giving Ricky Knight a hell of a hard time there, completely unnecessarily. Maybe those little kids, I don't know, maybe they relate to Aviv Maayan because Aviv's roughly the same height.
Maybe so, Nick. Aviv rolls back into the ring only to be met by Ricky Knight, and I've no doubt more punishment. Ricky Knight picks him up, nice sidewalk slam, takes Aviv down.
Nice
One,
two, three. No, Aviv manages to kick out, and you know what? I do give credit where it's due, Tony. Aviv Maayan, strong competitor, you know, heart as big as England and all that jazz. I mean, he's obviously kicking out of these moves. But Ricky Knight, he's just towering over him, and now setting up possibly for
nicely done. Brings him down as well on the way down. As much momentum, so Aviv crashes down in for the pin. Only a 2 count there. Aviv definitely getting that arm up there for the 3 count. Aviv has a lot of fight in him. You remember, Aviv is the man that has beaten Alex Shane, the managing director of the company, not once, but twice.
Yeah, I know. This is his lucky arena. But you know what? Do you want to retract that comment? Because at the moment, Aviv Maayan is anything but lucky drawing this assignment. I mean, Aviv Maayan, he's moving quick, but Ricky Knight is keeping up. Well, Aviv got the cover though. Kick out, thankfully by Knight.
Aviv Maayan with a nice crossbody there, takes him down, and again, 1, 2, no, only a 3 count, only a 2 count there. Ricky Knight managed to get his shoulder up, tries to go for the trip. Aviv goes for another high crossbody, but misses. Ricky Knight using his ring smarts and awareness there, but missed the elbow also. Both men may be trying to outsmart each other at the moment as well, Nick. Ricky Knight on the inside, Aviv on the outside, both men taking a small breather, psyching themselves up for the rest of this match.
Well, no doubt Aviv will have that youth advantage, you know, be able to go a little bit longer. So that is why Ricky Knight is keeping this contest so slow, so methodical, so old school almost. And look at that tight, vice-like headlock around Aviv Maayan. And you can actually see, just looking at Aviv Maayan, that he is just fading, Tony. And the referee is there to make sure if Aviv's ready to quit.
The referee's there, Nick, because at the moment Ricky Knight is choking Aviv Maayan. That's why the referee's there. Now he's released the choke and has gone in with a normal headlock. It looks as though he's maybe going for some sort of sleeper move as well. But Aviv is psyching himself up. The fans are getting behind him, and Aviv is firing up now, getting the crowd behind him. Aviv needs to fire up and power out of this move if he plans to win this match.
Well, Aviv now firing a couple of elbows there off the right, but Ricky caught him.
Ricky Knight caught him there. Nice high clothesline, taking Aviv down. 2, no! Very quick kick out there, Nick, on the 2. Very quick kick out.
Look at Aviv Maayan though, I mean, you can see he's holding himself, he's absolutely in pain here, Tony. Ricky Knight has just been so well targeted in that sort of neck area and throws Aviv to the outside. And look at him pandering. Go on, criticise him now, Tony. Criticise him whilst he looks like a winner, quite frankly, in that ring.
Referee Andy Corbin giving the 20 count outside the ring, but Aviv Maayan climbs back up onto the ring, goes with the shoulder barge and
Sunset flip attack. Oh, beautifully done. Pitfall.
It's the 3 count. Ricky Knight dropping his weight onto the sternum of Aviv Maayan, and it just proves to be too much.
All his weight square on Aviv Maayan. Sterling drove the wind out of him, and because he had absolutely no oxygen in his body, Ricky Knight was just able to get very easy 1, 2, 3 there. Aviv Maayan's lucky arena. I don't think so anymore, because whenever you get in the ring with Ricky Knight, you're always going to end up.
FWA.
Wrestling fans, your next opportunities to see the FWA live and in person will be the weekend of September the 4th and the 5th. On Saturday the 4th, we'll be returning to the Morgan Dome, and Sunday the 5th will once again be at the Broxbourne Civic Hall for Hotwired 2004, where the road to British Uprising 3 begins. Both of these shows will be taped for future broadcast on the Wrestling Channel, and just confirmed for both dates, former WWE and Ring of Honor star Brian Spanky Kendrick will be appearing. For tickets, call the numbers on your screen right now or visit frontierwrestling.com for more details. If you want to keep bang up to date with the latest news and events in the FWA, be sure to visit our online home at www.frontierwrestling.com. Recently, British wrestling legend Flash Barker suffered a career-ending knee injury at the hands of none other than Hayes Vanson. Join us now for moving footage from a retirement ceremony recently held for the former FWA heavyweight champion.
This former British heavyweight champion has recently had his career cut short by a knee injury which required serious surgery. Please welcome Phil Flash Barker. Please welcome Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Richards.
14 years ago, our first met Flash Barber down here. And, well, just like a lot of boys backstage, I can say he was my inspiration to get involved in professional wrestling. Thank you, Flash. It doesn't matter how much you try to prepare a speech, when it comes to a moment like this, I am speechless. But I am humbled to stand in the ring with all these professional wrestlers who not only do I consider the best this business is producing or has produced, but I also consider my best friends. Thank you very, very much. As you well know, it's been a 7-year ride, and the ride has been cut short by knee injury. And the only time I ever said to many people I would retire is when I feel I could not give a good enough performance. Because not only am I cheating myself, I'm also cheating the wrestlers that I'm on with, and I'm also cheating you fans and paying your money to see a good show. If I can't give you Flash Barber at 100%, I'd rather not give you myself.
We don't care, Flash!
You deserve the best wrestling, British and American wrestling that is available in the world today. And by God in the FWA, you have got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, cast your mind back to 2002. A great happy year for the FWA. And who was our champion that summer? So, to honour that summer of Flash, I'd like to present to you Flash Barker, a replica of FWA British Heavyweight title, Sabre. Our production team have been very, very busy, and they put together this camera-represented video. So ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the monitors, and let's roll that tape. Phil Flash Barker.
Be careful what you wish on now. Hunt you down and find you. Hunt you down and find you. Girl who lived on 9 days late, said she loved me. She's only halfway to the flame. I admit I lie. Always a bridesmaid, but not the bride. I wanted to see her cry. That's the way it is with me, and you'll see.
So, you want to be a wrestler? Come and find out if you've got what it takes at the Future Shot Wrestling School in Manchester. Housed in a multi-purpose martial arts centre, the school has access to a fully equipped free weights and machine gym and Europe's only 20x20 wrestling ring, as well as a fully matted area, crash mats, punch bags and much, much more. With sessions every Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, you can learn all aspects of professional wrestling. From submission to high flying, mat work to promo skills. From head trainer, the FWA's Alex Shane. With regular guest instructors such as Loki, AJ Styles and Doug Williams, you know you'll be getting the best training the UK has to offer. Still want to be a wrestler? Then call our hotline or visit www.futureshotwrestling.com for details.
New. It's now time for this week's main event contest, the high-stakes matchup, career versus career. Jonny Storm v James Tighe in the loser leaves the FWA match. Over to Nick London and Tony Giles once again.
And here we go, Nick. James Tighe taking on the FWA European champion, the Wonder Kid Jonny Storm, in a match we very rarely see inside the FWA, a loser leaves match. Basically, it does what it says on the tin, Nick. You leave this match,
Absolutely. Obviously, let's remind everyone that Jonny Storm FWA European Heavyweight Championship will not be on the line. Maybe something a little more important is on the line, and that's the proverbial pink slip. As you said, you lose, you're out of here. And you've got to remember that James Tighe has not been having the best of luck in the FWA ring as of late.
And his opponent,
just mopped up the last of Sanjay Dutt with his remaining non-brand. That's right, he defeated Sanjay Dutt 1-2-3, retained the FWA European Heavyweight Championship. And no doubt he's confident, no doubt he's on a high. So that's why he's accepted this challenge. Loser leaves town. Jonny Storm versus James. What's James doing?
James Tighe is taking no chances, Nick. James Tighe is doing everything he can. He wants his job in the FWA. He does not want to lose it. And he is taking it to the Wonder Kid straight away.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking accepting this challenge. He lost to CM Punk, and then before that he lost the #1 contendership to 5-star Mark Belton. He does not have the momentum on his side.
Well, Nick, you know, the way it stands, James Tighe has to win this match, as does Jonny Storm. Oh, they are gone. They are history. They are out of the FWA. And we are seeing a flurry of punches and some serious offense from James Tighe in this match. Jonny Storm goes outside, but James Tighe is leaving him nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
Well, James isn't off bringing the fire today. He's all piss and vinegar, Tony. But maybe he's bringing it a little too late. Too little, too late. Because this could be the last job he'll ever do in the FWA ring. I mean, he's taking Jonny to the corner, but you've got to wonder if Jonny can speed up momentum, he can take the advantage. He's got to be the other corner, but can't quite get it.
Jonny Storm up and over, lands on his feet, but James Tighe, wow, James Tighe with a moonsault drop kick there, taking Jonny Storm down. And you know, Jonny Storm, the agile one, James Tighe, the wrestler. It's two different styles meeting in this ring, but we just seen it, Nick. James Tighe can go agile, can break out of those high-flying moves when he has to. And considering his job is on the line, he is going to do anything he can to make sure he keeps it.
You got to feel for James Tighe. He was on a high of his career not too long ago. He was going against Doug the Anarchist running for the heavyweight championship, but sadly he lost, and since then he's just been on a downward spiral that he's not been able to recover from whatsoever. Yes, he's got the armbar on Jonny here. Yes, he has the authority at the moment, but how long will it last? Is James Tighe gonna slip up again? Because if he slips up here tonight, as we've said before, he is gone, and Jonny Storm on the rise of his career at the moment, fresh off a victory of Sanjay Dutt.
That's right, Nick, you make a very valid point. Jonny Storm goes in with a nice roll through and a headlock. Jonny Storm has all the momentum going into this match. James Tighe has lost to CM Punk, he's lost to Mark Bell, and he's also lost to Low Key. Jonny Storm has the advantage going in this match, but you know, James Tighe has been backed into a corner, Nick. It's do or die time for James Tighe. I seriously hope that James Tighe pulls it all out here and James Tighe manages to keep his job in the FWA.
Well, we'll see, because it's a question I don't understand still, Tony, why these two men would have accepted this. It's like career suicide, quite frankly. Maybe they're receiving an extra generous pay package. I hope so for their sake, and I hope it's worth it, because both men, they put their careers on the line, Tony. It doesn't get any more personal.
That's right, Nick. Jonny Storm using some nice technical wrestling there to take James Tighe down, crossing over his legs and taking James over with the heads. James Tighe now is trying to fight back for some dominance in this match, but Jonny Storm is keeping that wrist lock nice and tight. A simple but effective move, Nick. I said it time and time again. It's one of the easiest, one of the simplest, and one of the most used holds in wrestling for a reason. James Tighe backs Jonny Storm into the corner, whips him off, sends him into the other corner. James Tighe was running in, but Jonny Storm used the referee to his advantage and has gained upper hand in this match.
And leads to the Bulldog DDT, and he hits it with authority. James Tighe just had his spinal cord compressed with that maneuver there. Yes, questionable use of the referee as a shield, admittedly, but that's why he's so good, because there is an envelope, and he knows how far he can push it. Look, Tony, if he pushes it too far, he'll get a yellow or possibly a red card and then a disqualification. And yes, Jonny Storm can lose via disqualification.
Jonny Storm with a stiff chop there and another one on James Tighe in the corner. Jonny Storm setting James Tighe, perching him on the top rope, lays him with another stiff chop. We've seen Jonny Storm have many an opponent in this position before, Nick. Jonny Storm's fantastic high flyer. Again, going up now. Goes!
Springboard, top rope, headlock.
We are used to seeing him utilise maybe a Hurricane Rana from that position, but recently he seems to be using the more wrestling ability. He goes with a top rope headlock, but there is the agility I was talking about. Jonny Storm taking James Tighe, cut on the top rope over with the Hurricane Rana. Jonny Storm should stop pandering to the fans though, Nick, and get on the case of James Tighe. Does he not realise his job is on the line?
Well, come on. Yeah, his job's on the line, but even in these dire moments, it's his showmanship that is shining through. He's been wrestling for years. He's been bruised and bloodied for everyone's entertainment. He wants to pander. Let the man pander, Tony.
Jonny Storm still in control at the moment as he sends James Tighe off the ropes. James with the reversal, sending Jonny. James Tighe up in a nice military press there, holding Jonny Storm up for plenty of time. I mean, this is almost a psych out maneuver. He's keeping out there. I've never seen James Tighe this powerful or dominant in a match before, Nick.
Well, he's angry. He's angry because he used to be the second top guy in this business, and yet now he's been losing to everyone left, right, and centre, and it's going to knock his confidence. But now that maybe because his job's on the line, he's got that confidence.
Sorry to cut you off there,
That's
Nick.
not a problem.
Nice move from Jonny Storm up onto the second rope. Double springboard, sends James Tighe over with the Hurricane Rana. You know, the advantage is too early in the match, Nick, to pick. I honestly could not pick a winner at the moment.
Tony, for future reference, if you ever want to cut me off for telling me how good Jonny Storm is, you're more than welcome. Double springboard Hurricane Rana, poetry in motion, and he's flying it. Oh, fantastic fall!
Jonny Storm there goes with the boots, lays it in, goes in, nice knee, springboard off the rope, and he hits the enziguri, takes James Tighe down to the mat, goes in for the pin. 1, 2, oh! Very, very slow kick out there from James Tighe. I don't know if you noticed that, but I think Johnny Storm is finally, the effects of this match are starting to take their toll.
Well, maybe both men have only just really sunk in that their jobs are online. They only found out earlier today, Tony. They only found out earlier today. And I'm surprised that Johnny Storm isn't trying to get ready for the Wonder World, because that's usually what this Fantastic Four is used to set up for. But then again, Fantastic Four, it's giving him, it's giving him the advantage in this contest. I mean, look at James Tighe. He's not ready to go anywhere.
Johnny Storm
except for out the door.
Disrespecting James Tighe there, some low, just kicking him around as if he were garbage. Nick, the match isn't over yet. Johnny Storm should not count James Tighe just yet. James Tighe has been almost to the top of the mountain before, and hopefully we shall see him there once again in the FWA, providing he does win this match.
Now, this is a wise tactic, and I'll tell you why. What is James Tighe's greatest weakness at the moment? It's his lack of confidence, and he's going to break that emotional wall down by, give him a few little pandery kicks here and there. He's hit the Michinoku driver, springboard moonsault, and now he's broken down the physical wall as well as the emotional.
Oh, and a kick out from James Tighe. Second rope moonsault, nicely done from Johnny Storm. It's not enough to put James Tighe away yet. You have to believe that James Tighe is going to do whatever it takes to win this match. He will kick out as often and as quickly as he possibly can, because he doesn't want to lose his job. James Tighe is sending Johnny Storm into the corner. James Tighe up, goes for the monkey flip, but Johnny Storm reverses it and perches James Tighe high on the top rope.
He's on the top rope. This is not a good situation to be when you're versus Johnny Storm. And you were saying how James Tighe needs to bring everything to this fight, but in the past we've seen that he hasn't, Tony. He's been losing it. He's been lacking it. And
Well, Nick, James Tighe managing. He's holding on. Wow, a second rope powerbomb from James Tighe, just when you think it's all going to be over and Johnny Storm's going to win the match. Whoa, a 2 count there. A very slow kick out, Johnny Storm. This could be the turning point. This could be the time.
Storm tried to sandbag that powerbomb attempt off the top rope, but James Tighe, with that raw, unadulterated strength, just held him up and dropped him down. Double underhook, driver, we know this, and there he hits it.
Nicely done. 1, 2, again a kick out there. There was no authority in that kick out, Nick. Both men obviously tired now. The match has been going on. It's wearing down. James Tighe, though, is firing up. He is getting angry. It's all on the line for both of these men at the moment. James Tighe picking up Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm managed to reverse it with a waistlock. Johnny Storm now with a roll through. 1, only a 2 count. Johnny Storm off the rope, goes with a Mahistral. 2 again. James Tighe manages to kick out. Sorry, James Tighe goes with the Mahistral. 1, 2. Johnny Storm manages to kick out. It's thick and fast action here, Nick.
These two men are bringing a buffet of pinfall attempts, and he manages to go for a backslide, and there it is, another slice from the salad bar. He swings it through.
Johnny Storm goes
Johnny
with the pin,
holding
but
on.
James Tighe managed to reverse it. 2, only a 2 count there. Johnny Storm again with a pin, only a 2 count. James Tighe with a pin, 2 count again. Johnny Storm, another 2 count. James Tighe again with a pin, another 2 count. Nick, no one is seeming to get the upper hand at the moment. This is amazing action.
Attempts we just saw there. It was most definitely in the double figures, and both men are shouting their out, Tony. They are exhausted, and now the referee is just counting the no standing 10 count.
It just goes to show, Nick, they will do whatever it takes to win this match. Neither of them has gained the advantage, but they will do whatever they think they can to win this match.
I've never seen two men so desperate to get the 1, 2, 3. We said it was non-title, but something more important is on the line. Their whole careers, because the FWA has been such a moment in their careers. Tsunomi Orinachi, James might have it here.
1, 2, 3. No! God, I always thought that was it. I seriously believe. I honestly thought that James Tighe won this match then, Nick. James Tighe obviously looked like he thought he'd won that match. Now, if James just gets back on the offensive trail straight away, I can see James walking out of here with his most recent victory to date. But not only that, he will still have his job, and we'll be saying goodbye to Johnny Storm.
Oh, there's Johnny Storm getting himself a piece of the action with that super kick. James Tighe is down, goes for the pinfall, but not enough. James kicked out.
James kicked out. Johnny Storm now looking at the referee saying, what do I have to do to put James Tighe away? Neither of these men are ready to give it up just yet. Johnny Storm punching away at the back of James Tighe, sends him off into the ropes. James Tighe off, but manages to block himself, picks Johnny up. goes for a nice facebuster atomic drop there and picks Jonny Storm up. Nice power slam, dead center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. No,
Jonny Storm
is getting
out.
Nick,
And
he's
got
getting
it there.
closer and closer and closer. Every time there is a pinfall, it's closer to the magic 3.
It was a 2 count, then it was a 2.5, then it was a 2 3/4, then it was a 2 7/8. Who's going to claim that last Dave, Tony? Who's going to get the final 3? At the moment, it could be James Tighe. He is looking dominant, and I've not seen him like this for such a long time. But there he goes, he whips him out. Jonny managing to find the reversal.
Jonny Storm, and he hits the super rewind Hurricane Rana.
Not seen that for a while. 2, 3, no, come on!
James Tighe managed to kick out of it, Nick. I honestly don't think Jonny Storm maybe caught all of that move, but it seemed to be enough. It took James over, and Jonny Storm was obviously dismayed that he did not put James Tighe away with that. Now Jonny Storm has to be thinking it. He has to be thinking Wonderworld. It's the only thing he hasn't done yet, and it's the only thing that I can think that will take James
Well, he did
out.
hit the super rewind perfectly, so he needs to hit something that's a little bit better. And whoa, he flipped onto his feet. Look at the agility there.
The knees to the back of James Tighe. You can see him cursing in
Night, Irene!
No, Jonny Storm picked him up. What? Why would he do
He's
that?
thinking of Jonny.
I honestly, Nick, that has totally baffled me. That was it. That was the end of the match. Jonny Storm started his job and we were saying goodbye to James Tighe. But Jonny Storm picked James Tighe up. The only thing I can think of is Jonny Storm wants to inflict just that extra bit more power.
That might come back to bite him in the arse, because now James is going for the formidable Tighe. Oh wait, onto his feet. James went for the clothesline. Wonderworld!
Jonny Storm has hit it, the Wonder World.
He hit it good, Rowdy. He hit it good.
No, Jonny Storm has picked James Tighe up again. What is Jonny Storm thinking? I have never credited Jonny Storm with being the most intelligent person in the world, but this is just downright stupid. 2, 3, Jonny Storm! This has done it. He's used Johnny's own cocky arrogance against him. Bye, Jonny Storm.
On paper, it was a dead cert. James Tighe could be losing left, right, day. Jonny Storm would be winning everything as of late. James Tighe's just broken his losing streak.
James Tighe has done it. James, this streak is over. Now Jonny Storm is out of the FWA. I cannot believe it. This is the best thing to happen to the FWA.
Down back, false retirement. I'm not happy, buddy.
Jonny Storm now throwing himself a little temper tantrum. Jonny, if you'd have just pinned a man when you had him beat, you wouldn't be in this situation.
If you had been fired, would you be happy? If you had been fired,
Jonny Storm had this match won. Jonny Storm had this match won, not once, but twice. But it wasn't enough. Twice he pulled James up, and now he's paying for it. James Tighe's broken his streak and still has his job. Jonny Storm, it's out of the door.
Once again, the winner, James Tighe.
Well, wrestling fans, that looks like the last we'll be seeing of Jonny Storm in the FWA ring. And that's the end of this week's show as well. Be sure to tune in next time. We will see the man monster they call Birchall take on the ever-popular Simmons in one-on-one action. Also set for a tag team matchup, the show stealer Alex Shane and his protege Hayde Vanson are scheduled to face Jack Xavier and Steve Carino. As always, I've been your host, John Atkins, and until next time, I'll see you ringside.